This is Gavarok Fevanor welcoming you to Let's Play Final Fantasy 1 Dawn of Souls, Soul of Chaos Edition. We're here in Hellfire Chasm. Here we go. Again, got no idea where I am because my guide is vague. However, these levels don't bother me as such because they're all just basic dungeon crawling random encounter levels. The ones I'd need a guide for are the ones where things go a little differently, like the world map level, which drove me batty. Besides, as I said, I've officially given up on the idea of getting all the chests, and if you want to, then you're going to have to look for a guide other than a Gavarok. I'm doing this to prove I can do it. Because I've played this game before, but I've never actually done Soul of Chaos before. Because I've been busy, bored, something else beginning with B. Oh, bugger. Alright, I'm not going to do Lifespring Grotto or Whispering Cove today, but I will finish Hellfire Chasm if I can. So I'm going to then take a bit of a vote, and I'm sure that at least one person will respond. Would you rather me A, in the last two, pause and skip every random encounter, or B, do the majority of the videos in speed mode with my singing? Oh, this is interesting. This is the Trespassers level. No random encounters, though there are sparkly spots in which you're guaranteed to fight. And the problem is, these guys are in your bloody way. Let me through. Jesus. Yeah, see? You fight on every sparkly floor, guaranteed. I'm not going to bother talking to the townsfolk because, as I said, wasting time is a bad idea here. Now, in Hellfire Chasm, there are 4 bosses, just like in Earthgift or Shrine and in all the others. However, there's a difference. Unlike Earthgift Shrine, there are two separate levels within the dungeon in which you fight bosses. Level 5 and level 10. Therefore, you can fight 2 bosses in one run-through. The bosses you fight, there are 2 options on each of the boss encounter places, which of course adds up to 4 bosses. Duh. So you can't just it's not like you can fight one twice. They do split the 4 up. So I will be going through this twice instead of 3 times, which I must say I am very glad for. Let me in. Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Yay! Don't know where the exit is, but I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna pause while I go over these sparkly spots. Okay. Chest, good. Encounter, bad. Didn't mean to go that far north, and I paid for it. And I suppose I'll fight again just to get the chest. Unless the old woman gets into a good position for me. Nah, she won't. Oh well, it's an easy fight. Should die in 1 turn. If they don't, then I'm pretty weak. But that's not the case, because I'm pretty strong. Okay, do you want to get out of my way, woman? This is what is frustrating about this level. They do not get out of your way. And they walk slow. And I'll bet you that she won't move unless I get out of her way. Hehehe. Stuff that. Stuff you, mate. At least that one moves fast. Some of them are quick. Others are not. I hope to God that I'm going the right way, because if I'm not, I'm gonna be annoyed. Wow, Zutra! don't do that to me. Okay. Yay! No! Yay! Antithesis of yay. Nay! Oh yay. Okay, this is the 5th floor. I think this is a boss floor. Should be a boss floor. Why is this? This doesn't feel like a boss floor. Should be. I think that's a boss. And there should be another one somewhere. I'm just gonna see where they are before I fight any of them. I wanna know where they are. Yep, one's there. I'll fight this one first because it's right next to me. And because I took a few hits there on lava, I'll just do a healara. Be right back, everybody. I've just got to check something, okay? Okay, now I think this is Cagnazzo, the Fiend of Water.
You're just in time, my little playmates. I get so lonely here. Won't you keep me company?
Yeah, Cagnazzo. And as it's a Fiend of Water, we shall attack it with fire. Now, if you're wondering what I mean by Fiend of Water, considering the Fiend of Water is, Kraken, this is the Fiend of Water in Final Fantasy IV. And the other boss, at the top there, of that screen, not this screen, the one I was in before, is Scarmiglione, or Scarmiglione, who is the Fiend of Earth in Final Fantasy IV. The interesting thing about Scarmiglione is that he has 2 forms, which is somewhat annoying. Basically, it just means that you fight the bugger twice. But the first one is pretty damn weak, so it's not something to be worried with. No. Must thee heal thyself? Oh, bugger it. Ride those waves. No, not like that. Ouch. Furvan is in trouble. I have to Curaga him. Oh no, he doesn't have Curaga. Cura will work. The reason I didn't get Curaga is because there are too many white magic spells that are actually good in that level. And besides, Gav's a good enough healer for Curaga. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You know you want to die. He does more damage with an attack. Let me finish this video. Come on. Yay! Now, if I wanted to, I could go to that warp up there and leave. But I do not want to, I tell you now. Yep, just gonna put a couple Curagas in. That should do us. Save state. And I shall continue on Hellfire Chasm in my next video. Fare thee well, everybody, fare thee well.